His art is all about being a complete fighter and being able to handle any situation you find yourself in. And so this is really the closest you can get to it.
Mixed martial arts is now one of the fastest growing sports in the world. This UFC heavyweight title fight, where Randy Couture famously lost his crown to Brock Lesnar, was one of the biggest pay-per-view events of the year. It attracted more than 1 million viewers and generated more than $50 million in sales. Bruce Lee's influence on the sport is acknowledged by many of the fighters.
I've been watching his movies, studying his martial art and philosophy since I was like 8 to 10 years old, and it completely changed my entire aspect on fighting.
Once again, it's Bruce Lee's focus on economy, simplicity, and directness that clicks with UFC fighters.
What Bruce Lee used to do is work on circular movement. So if that jab came, he'd work things like this so that he's opening up targets here. In kickboxing nowadays, or MMA, we're doing the same kind of motions, only we're just limiting here so that our body is still open, so that I can do things like take people down, or I can parry that punch, just throw a kick. But it's that same basic principle of redirecting motion.
He said that if you can't do something live, it's pointless. So what I need to do is take those tactics and those techniques, remove them, and put them in live training scenarios, sparring. And you have to learn what is going to work in all these different scenarios and be able to employ that right away, without thinking, muscle memory. In Enter the Dragon, the first scene in the movie, they have mixed martial arts gloves. Those are almost exactly the same kind of gloves we fight in today. So the gear he used back then is the same gear we use today. And you see Bruce Lee hit a takedown and go into an armbar, which before UFC, the general public didn't know what an armbar is. But now looking back, 30 years back, 40 years back, we're seeing before anyone really knew what it was, he was employing these tactics.